Hi everyone, in this episode we focus on the three different ways to talk about where you're from in Persian. The first way to talk about where you're from in Persian is using the nationality adjective construction. As you remember from our lesson on Persian nationality adjectives, to form a nationality adjective, we normally add the suffix "e" to the name of the place we come from. For example, to form the nationality adjective Iranian, we add "e" to Iran, Irani. So if we want to say I am Iranian, we would say Man Irani hastam. And since this construction also works for cities, geographical directions, and continents, to refer to a person from Tehran, we use Tehrani. So if you want to ask, are you from Tehran? We would ask, to Tehrani hasti? Using the same construction. To form the adjective southerner, we add "e" to Junub, which means south. So southerner in Persian is Junubi. And if we want to say I am from the south, we would say Man Junubi hastam. And for African, we add "e" to Afrika and we get Afrikai. So if we want to ask, are you from Africa? We would ask, to Afrikai hasti? The question word کجایی follows the exact same pattern. We add "e" to the question word کجا, which means where, to get کجایی. So just as Iran becomes Irani, Tehran, Tehrani, Junub, Junubi, and Afrika, Afrikai, کجا becomes کجایی. The second way to talk about where you're from in Persian is using the phrase Ahl-e. The word Ahl comes from Arabic and it originally refers to people who are united by geographical, social, or national ties. When we put Ahl together with Ezafe plus the name of the place we're from in Persian, it loosely translates into a native of or a resident of. So for Iranian, we can also say Ahl-e Iran. So another way to say I am Iranian is to say Man Ahl-e Iran hastam. Literally, I'm a native of Iran. And for a person who's from Tehran, we can use Ahl-e Tehran. So another way to ask a question like, are you from Tehran? Is to ask, to Ahl-e Tehran hasti? Which literally means, are you a native of Tehran? Similarly, we can use Ahl-e Junub to refer to someone who comes from the south. So Man Ahl-e Junub hastam is another way to say I am from the south. And we can use a phrase like Ahl-e Afrika for someone who comes from Africa. So we can ask, to Ahl-e Afrika hasti? As are you from Africa? And the question phrase associated with this phrase is Ahl-e koja, literally the native of where. So just like we have Ahl-e Iran, Ahl-e Tehran, Ahl-e Junub, and Ahl-e Afrika, we have Ahl-e koja to ask about origins. The third way to talk about where you're from in Persian is using the phrase Bache-y-e. Bache in Persian means kid or child, as you remember from our lesson on Persian family relationships. Just like Ahl, we can use Bache together with Ezafe and the name of the place we originate from in Persian to talk about our origins. The difference is that using Bache is more colloquial and conveys a sense of belonging to the place we come from originally. So if someone is from Iran, they can refer to themselves as Bache-y Iran, literally the child of Iran. And they can say, Man Bache-y Iran hastam. Literally, I'm a child of Iran, or I'm Iran's kid. Similarly, a person from Tehran can be referred to as Bache-y Tehran. So you can ask, to Bache-y Tehran hasti? For are you from Tehran? Literally asking, are you a child of Tehran? Or are you Tehran's kid? Following the same pattern, Bache-y Junub is someone from the south. So Man Bache-y Junub hastam is another way to say I am from the south. And Bache-y Afrika is a person from Africa. So you can ask, to Bache-y Afrika hasti? Or are you from Africa? And the associated question phrase is also made according to the same pattern. So just like Bache-y Iran, Bache-y Tehran, Bache-y Junub, and Bache-y Afrika, we have Bache-y koja, literally the child or the kid of where. So a colloquial way to ask, where are you from, is to Bache-y koja hasti? Now let's put what we just learned into practice. Here we will review and recycle the expressions we have previously worked with through the series 100 plus Persian expressions. You can check the links for more practice. من ایرانیم. تو چطور؟ من هندیم. من اهل ایرانم. تو چی؟ من اهل ژاپنم. من بچه جنوبم. تو چطور؟ منم همینطور. راستی تو کجایی؟ من یزدیم. تو هم اهل یزدی، درسته؟ نه، راستش من اهل کاشانم. تو اهل کجایی؟ من اهل اهوازم. چه جالب، منم همینطور. چه باحال. تو بچه کجایی؟ من بچه جنوبم. جدی؟ چه خوب. من بچه شمالم. واقعاً؟ چه عالی. Now let's practice with the formal address, a form of address in Persian that we use in formal situations and with people who we don't know well or have a great age difference with us. Formal address uses the pronoun shoma and the verb ending in and also id, the ending that's normally reserved for written Persian, but is also used in everyday speech in highly formal settings. شما بحرینین؟ نه، من کویتیم. شما اهل تاجیکستانید؟ بله، من اهل تاجیکستانم. من شیرازی هستم. شما چطور؟ من اصفهانیم. شما اهل کجایین؟ من اهل آلمانم. شما چطور؟ من اهل یونانم. Perfect. Now you know how to use the nationality adjective construction, Bache-y-e and Ahl-e to talk about your origins. Have fun with your Persian and see you soon.